Hi guys,
Hello, YouTubers. We're back.
we finally made it on YouTube live. Sorry for the delay, but
We had some issues with the cameras.
technical fault. So our first live video on YouTube, and we will explain obviously who we are, what is the project plan, and what is the plan for Royal Atenea. Basically, who is Royal Atenea? So my name is Daniel, and this is Ian. I am from Malta. We grew up in St. Julian's, and we grew up together. We've known each other since we were small
Since
children.
we remember, probably. long time.
So we had this dream, obviously, because we've been living with boats, working on boats, and traveling around the world with boats. So I had this dream that we will buy a boat together and start traveling together. So that's where we started with Royal Atenea.
I'm Ian Muscat, 42 years old, from Malta, St. Julian's. And I've been in Malta now a bit over 10 years. Before the previous 10 years, I was working on sailing boats around the world. And when I came back and met Daniel, we start talking that I had a project here, which is almost over. I've been 10 years. And since 4 years,
4 years ago, we've been
going into seriously looking at the boat, looking at to buying a boat to do this round the world trip together. And now we have the boat, but it's going to take some more time before the departure. We have some questions. Some people have sent some questions, which we'll be answering later on in this interview, and hopefully more questions you want to ask. You can send a message, Facebook or
you can send them a live message, and we will reply to you as we go along. So basically, the boat, for those who haven't been following us, we bought the boat in Spain in 2017, and we crossed over from Spain to Malta in December 2017, and we basically started some work on it in March, because obviously I work abroad, so I'm 1 month here, 1 month abroad. So, and after Christmas and New Year, we still had the boat, and it was winter. So we started first working on the boat in March, and we started stripping a cabin where we thought that we had some damage. And as soon as we stripped the bed and started chipping away,
we saw an area which I was really concerned. The rust kept coming in the cofferdam between the diesel tank and the water tank, and there was no access, not even from the cofferdam trying to go to this place where there was the rust. So we decided, okay, this cabin has to come out. So we started with this cabin coming out, took what we could to access this, and we found a very scary moment. We start cleaning the rust. We were thinking, okay, maybe, but along the work, we pierced the boat. We made a hole in the boat, taking the rust off, and we had a hole of a 6 millimeter water coming in, and that has changed everything. We booked the yard. We came out of the water, which the boat was sinking, and managed to plug the hole, bang the hole, and with being scared because thinking of a bigger patch will come off, and then you lose the boat, because if you have a 6-inch hole, it's not a 6 millimeter, and then it's very hard to stop that water coming in. But we managed to take the boat out of the water. The first thing we did, we knew that there was a problem also with the hull, not only with the the superstructure, because we bought the damage. We bought the boat with the damage. We know that we have the damage in the superstructure, and that the superstructure cockpit area had to be changed. We knew that. But then everything started changing. What we did, we got the ultrasonic guy, a local guy, and we did ultrasonic test the whole boat again. And after that ultrasonic test again, and we compared it with the ultrasonic that we had done in Spain, was completely different, completely a different boat. So then we've been now, this month, we've been 2 years in the yard. This wasn't planned for sure. And
obviously we weren't working full time of it because of our professional work and
my business,
but
Daniel's job.
Every time we have some free time, we just go there working on it. And like most of you who have been following our channel, we have a seaman. His name is Angu. He's been with us for the last 2 years.
2 years.
2.5 years.
And a bit more.
Yeah.
2 years and a few
months.
In
March 2018.
Yeah, 2 years and 4 months.
March 2018 he came up.
Yeah.
He came with us. So he's been helping us with the project, and
which you will meet later on.
We have also Kevin and Mark that have been helping us with the welding and the shipwright projects.
So basically, yes. After this report, we were pretty shocked. It's a big shock. We knew we had to change. We had to make a decision. It was quite an easy decision. We said we bought the boat. This is what we do. This is what we have now. The boat is being paid because we had to make a loan from the bank. So the loans you have to keep paying the loan. The yard is very expensive. That's one of our problems, because we came for a small hole thinking that in 1 month we'll be back in the water. But that wasn't the case. We've been now 2 years in the yard. And yes, as you will see, as you saw in the videos and photos, we already changed 1/3 of the hull. And we keep finding. Last 2 weeks ago, we found another 2 holes in the very back, which we have cut them already, and those probably are going to be the last job to do before. But besides then we knew that we're going to be a long time in the yard to make a lot of decisions. Not easy. We destroyed the whole interior. The boat was fully equipped, with all the cabins and everything. So, and that's when you start finding more damage, even where some places where he missed the ultrasonic guy, because to scan a whole hull of 60 foot, you won't get the readings everywhere. But then for damage, and we kept looking for damage, because now we know the damage is there. The important thing is locate, find all the damage. We kept on scanning some places that we were not sure. And yes, we're still a long way. We're hoping, we're thinking that we have another 2 years of work from today. In 2 years' time, the boat, I'm hoping, and Daniel, that the boat will be eventually almost ready. Because who owns boats, that a boat,
it's never ready. It's always ongoing.
You never.
We had a question from Raul asking us what is the plan for our boat.
One of the question was what your plan with the boat. The plan with the boat, the original plan is to go sailing around the world. But the plan at the moment is that the boat goes in the water when we are ready from the hull, the painting, and the shaft, the new shaft back in, and the gearbox and all the valves, and that made everything new. We're changing everything. So as soon as we have the boat in the water, the boat is going to go to another yard. And the first thing we're going to do, we take the rig off. The rig needs a lot of work. The boat is old. The boat is 47 years old. 1973. Yeah,
1973.
And the rig will come out. They also, I don't know if it's original or if done after. There's a lot of stainless steel with the aluminium, which I don't like. So the rig is a refit on its own, the masts basically. So the first thing we're gonna do, rig out, and then cut the superstructure out, engine out, and continue building the superstructure.
Yeah, we need to modify.
Refitting the rig.
We're modifying the superstructure. One reason is because it's total, so it's basically for scrap metal.
It probably has been changed in the refit because we
Yes.
have found the plans originally, and we got the plans from Jongert, which the Jongert very helpful. They were very, very helpful. Hans, which I can mention him, and we contacted them, and they still have the documents, the original plans of the boat, and they helped us with them a lot, which they helped us a lot because we had no plans of the boat. But when you buy a boat which is built with a serious company, the boat maker, you are even safer in this way, because when you buy a custom boat, for example, custom boats are good, but you normally, if you don't buy the boat with all the plans with it, you're never going to find them, or you have to make them yourself again with an architect and all that, and a marine designer, and it costs a lot of money to do this.
Yeah, so we'll be modifying the cockpit because we want to rig it up that we can sail it single-handed or double-handed, because obviously we're two of us. But if we want that, if we are in a location that one of us needs to go home or needs to go somewhere and the boat is still there, we want the boat that we can sail it single-handed.
Yeah, because the idea is we're going to be double-handed most of the times. Plus, we're going to have friends and families which will come and join us and visit us along during our trip. But most of the time will be double-handed. So we have a plan for how we want to build the boat. It costs a lot of money. We're going to change all the hardware, where the winches are located, and all to make it single-handed. Also, if one of us is injured on board, and we're going to be the two of us, you can still sail it, the boat, single-handed. We're going to have two autopilots. We're going to change the whole setup of the rigging, of the winches and
winches areas
to make it much easier. Electric winches, for example, which help a lot, and all these things. But all this is a lot of work. But we are ready.
That's the next plan now. Next plan basically is to go back in the water, obviously, and then we will start the phase 2 of the project. And the other question was?
When you will start the voyage. The voyage hopefully will start, we're hoping in 2 years' time that the boat is almost ready, that the boat can sail, and then we will start the trials, because you can never finish a boat. You have to put it in the water. You're in the water, you start sailing, and you start experiencing, and you start finding out this is better here than here. And we're thinking of spending maybe 6 months, hopefully it won't be more than 6 months, cruising locally, testing all the equipments, sea trials, even go to close islands, take some friends and people who are helping in the project. We go for a few days and close islands by here we have in the Mediterranean. And then when we are confident and ready, and we will set sails from Malta out of the Gibraltar, Straits of Gibraltar, and we start from Morocco. Then I can tell you. Then from there,
where do we take us?
It's a long time, so things might have different plans. But that's the plan roughly. What we want to do. Our main issue now is get the boat ready. This is part of the fun for us. For some people, it's crazy, but being into boats, we love boats, and we build into building boats as well, and whatever is concerned with the boat. So this is part of our project. It's not you just sail around the world. This is going to be one of the how you say it, I don't know in English now, but
part of the adventure. And
one saying that Bruce Lee says, don't pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. And that's what we are doing.
And
It's not an easy
we would
life.
like to thank everybody that have been following us over the years, all those guys that have been helping us as well with the project. Because it's not an easy project, especially when you're not working full time on it.
Help is key, advice, you know,
And,
it's very important.
We got a lot of help from Jongert, because even when we came out to take out the shaft and everything, they've sent us all the plans that we needed and everything. Hans has been helping us a lot, and we thank him from here. And we thank also
Thank you,
our
Hans.
followers and the guys who subscribe to our channel. It's for us, if we subscribe, it's not just helping us financially, it's just helping us mentally as well, and giving us inspiration, motivation
That's
to
key.
continue.
Motivation
Because
is the key.
obviously we don't have a film crew, we have to film ourselves, we have
do
to do
everything ourselves.
editing, like all sailing channels do that. But the difference is that when you're sailing and you're editing movies, you have time on your hand, because basically you're just doing the normal maintenance. But obviously when we go on the boat, you don't do the normal maintenance, we have to finish the project, so we have to film up, then come up with the videos. So any help, what videos you would like to see, what explanation
What
you
can
would
we improve, or
it's a good help for us. And like I said, it's not begging for subscribers, it's just that all our friends have been helping us by subscribing and following us. It's a good start for us to give us more motivation to continue the videos. And also from these videos, I'm sure that a lot of people can benefit from them, because they can learn, especially if you have a younger, you can find the mistakes that there was and what you can improve, so you don't have the same problems.
same with us. We learn a lot from YouTube, from other channels, from other people, and you know, it's a tool. You know, this YouTube thing. You know, I learned so much from it, things that you don't even saw them before, and you see them and you learn. Basically, it's chain reaction.
And our videos are every Thursday at 1800 local time, which is GMT +2. And we're just putting up some extra videos from our previous adventures that they're also interested for some of you guys. And we'll be doing a live video next week when we are on the boat, just to give you a heads up where we are and
We'll go around the boat.
We'll do a walkthrough on the boat, what we have been finished and what's next. So obviously, if you've been following us on Facebook, that's our life basically, because our videos are a bit back, about 3 months back. But Facebook is live update every day, every week. So any questions, just drop us there, and we'll try to answer them. And
another question, like they were asking why we're taking so long. The taking so long is because it wasn't predicted all this damage on the boat, you know. And then when we find small damage, in this case, we just cut and change. Now we're doing it now. It's going to be done once. The boat has 47 years. It's 47 years old. With what we're doing, and if we continue doing it right, the boat can last another 40 years, you know, easily. And so basically, yes, sometimes if you're doing for a client or a customer, most like what they do, you close eyes. I open eyes. And even sometimes we have some arguments between us. small arguments, but it happens like no, we don't do that. No, we do it. We do it now. The boat, we're doing this one time in one lifetime. It's a massive project, and we're adding so much things. Every new ideas come in, and we do them. So it's taking long, and besides it's taking long, the yard hasn't helped us much as well. The yard have gave us, which we will make videos in the future, but we're still in the yard, so we don't want to say too much. But the yard didn't help us much. The yard has gave us a lot of problems also on the way. Keep increasing the price also of every month and stopping us from working. And sometimes we had also, they blocked us coming in the yard. We had 1 month at one point and a couple of weeks at another point. So all these things slows you down. It's life, but we're not going to give up. We came to a point now that the big, the heavy, the dirty, the job is almost completed. And once we're looking at the boat in the water, it's starting rebuilding the interior and the rig and the superstructure. That will be the next step, superstructure and rig. Once we have those set up, we can start building all the interior and all the pumps and plumbing system and wiring system. It's going to be all new. We're going to have a new wiring system because we took all the wiring off. All the plumbing is going to be all new plumbing system. We had to be in the water in June of this year. While we're speaking now, at the end of this month, we had to be in the water. We're not going to be in the water. Unfortunately, the COVID has slowed the whole world down, not only us. Financially, mentally, physically, all of them. Nobody has expected was going to happen. Plus, then you was stuck in.
Yeah, I was stuck for 3 months.
3 months as well,
so we lost a lot of time on the boat.
And nothing is easy, but like we said, it's.
Hopefully, by the end of August, if nothing happens again, we should be back.
Hopefully, by the end of August. The only problem we have at the moment, Malta, the summer has started. It's forecasting for the next week over 35 degrees Celsius in the shade. It's harder to work on the boat. It's very hard to work in the yard at the moment. Very, very, very hard. Almost impossible. But we're still trying. We're still keeping, to keep the momentum. Because every day you go there and you finish a job, it's ready. And we'll see. We're going to try. If it won't be August, will be September or October. But we really hope that in August we'll be in the water. Not for sailing, but at least floating.
And
we would like people send us what they would like to know about us, about the boat, about the project. The project, we're going to say it, but it's not 100%. We would like to leave Malta. The boat will be fully electric powered. This is another dream. This is another big dream, which I dream that I have for a long, long time. I'm working a lot and studying a lot in this electric power. And it's very hard to make Royal Atenea fully electric. There is ways, but it's very expensive. But we never know. Maybe in 2 years' time, we'll be speaking again on this channel, and we will give you more information and the setup that we would like to use.
We have some plans on tackling them to see if this is possible, because obviously a boat is heavy boat. It's a displacement boat, 39 tons. So you need space for battery banks. It's not an issue. The issue obviously is the
cost of
the batteries and the motor,
putting us away,
because it's a lot of money. But we have a plan in that for that. First, obviously, like we said, we're taking the project phase by phase. So phase 1 is getting back in the water. Phase 2 will start with the rigging and the superstructure. Phase 3 will be the interior and then hopefully phase 4 will be the electric part of it. Obviously, we have got a diesel engine Mercedes.
We have a very old diesel engine, which is a good
original, I
engine.
think.
It's a Mercedes. Original, yes, came out with the boat. We are not gonna leave with this engine, that's for sure, not because the engine is not good, is because the engine is old and it's very hard to get parts. And I've been through to check and the parts are very expensive. So the plan is that yes, the rig will come out, superstructure come out, the engine come out, and we were thinking of putting a more modern engine, more powerful engine as a diesel, which we have everything ready. This engine is ready and we have it. But if by this time, this concept of the electric that I'm working on and it produces itself, it becomes more real. We're really thinking that it's possible, since we have everything to make new. And we're still going to change the engine. Engines cost money as well. We're talking about a 6-cylinder engine, 6.5 liter. At the moment we have a 130 brake horsepower, and we're thinking of putting the same engine, 6.5 liter, but it will be at 250 horsepower, a bit lighter as well, less consumption of diesel, but this costs a lot of money as well. So while we're in the transaction, when we are into putting the engine in, or a little bit much before, we will make the decision if it's going to go back with a diesel engine inside, or we're going to go with the electric project. The electric project might put us another 6 months behind, but we're not in that big rush. We live on the sea. I've been almost around the world already. We're still young. Okay, we're getting old, but we want to make it the right thing. And when we are ready, we will leave from Malta, that's for sure, with the boat.
So
it's dreams. It's all about dreams. Keep dreaming. Dream. Dreams come true.
I think we're going to call it a day.
Dreams and hard work.
Yeah, dreams and hard work.
Yes.
And time.
But as long as you enjoy the work you're doing and you love what you are doing and it's being done with a passion, I think is the most important thing in life. Never give up.
Yeah, we'll call it a day today.
I would like to introduce him to
Angu, yeah,
because Angu,
I'll call him.
He's leaving to Indonesia on Wednesday. Unfortunately, his mother has passed. She left us, and this was a big mission to organize the flights to Indonesia. Since Malta, the airports are still closed, and we don't have an embassy for Indonesia in Malta, so we had to go through the embassy in Rome, and we managed. We have he has a flight. He's leaving on Wednesday, and hopefully he will be with his family very soon on Wednesday or Thursday morning, and hopefully we'll have him back very soon as all his family issues and all, he set up everything there. Here's Angu. Say hello, Angu. Come closer. Angu.
My name is
Speak to them.
Agung Siswanto.
Tell them a bit about you. Where you come from? How old are you? What's
I'm
the name of your girlfriend?
No, my name is Agung Siswanto. Agung Siswanto. And I'm from Indonesia, exactly on Central Java, on Tegal, Suradadi. My age is 27 years old, getting old as well.
Oh, look at me. So on Wednesday, you're flying Malta, Holland?
On Wednesday, I'm flying in Malta, from Malta to Holland.
And then from Holland, you're going to Jakarta this time?
from
Yes.
Holland going to Jakarta, and then have to transit on Doha or something like that. Doha,
How long is from Jakarta to Doha
something like 8 hours.
with the bus?
And
No,
no,
what
from
the-
Doha. From Doha is here. What's the name? Dubai or Qatar?
Because
Because
he's stopping.
Also transit.
From Holland, you're stopping,
Just
and then you fly again to Jakarta, and then from Jakarta to go
From
to
Jakarta,
your village.
my
It's 8
village
hours.
is 8 hours,
Eight
something
bus.
like that.
8-hour bus. So he's got a long journey ahead.
A long
And
way.
hopefully we will see you soon. When you planning to coming back?
I try preparing to finishing some problem as well in there on the place. Then hopefully soon as possible like coming back.
So hopefully by the end of the summer or beginning of the winter of this year, we'll have Angu. He's been a good guy for us. He's like a brother now. He arrived more than 2 years ago without we
Yeah.
knowing him. We know his uncle John. We say
John.
hello to John from here. He's in
John.
Malta now. John again, because he works here, and we find Angu through his uncle John, and Angu has learned a lot. We are willing that Angu will do the world voyage with us. We have included him in our dream, which is because after 1 year when we saw him, he really learning and really wants to do this. He loves the sea, he loves the boats. He learned a lot. I'm very impressed with how much he learned. He also got the license now to drive boats as well. Not as big as Royal Atenea, but soon we'll get there as well. And yes, we're looking forward that he will come back and that his dream, he sticks to it. If he really wants to do it with us, he's welcome. When the boat is ready, Mangu will not go back to Indonesia, but he will stay with us and do the world trip with us. Fingers crossed, Mangu. Hopefully it will happen. We really hoping, but we're working very hard for it, even Angu. Here we have Marco. No, there is Daniel's father here with us as well, but he don't want.
He's shy with camera
He's
side.
shy. He's our sponsor.
Our
He's our
sponsor.
sponsor.
His name is Marco.
He keeps our belly full. Want to say something, Angu, more? Because soon we're gonna close the live. We're gonna have to get used to this, like me as well. It's the first time being, I think, live on YouTube.
First time on YouTube.
But we will get used to it as well. So we'll keep updating the YouTubers and people who's interested in this project.
Don't forget to stay safe.
Any more questions? Daniel came in, or some questions that we can ask before we close?
I don't think so. It's no, we didn't get any.
Any more questions? No. Okay. Because
We will do another live with the crew of that came with us from Spain.
Peter and Mario from Sweden, and
Mario Manji.
He's from Malta.
Obviously, those of you who have seen the videos, you can see them on the voyage from Gandia to Malta. So we're planning to do another video about that. So in that video, we'll discuss about the voyage and what
preparation for the
obviously
boat.
we were 4 of us, so
the problems that we had also before
we
left.
will discuss this on a video. And I think that's it for today. Unless you have something else. No.
I think we said enough, no?
Yeah. Thank you again for supporting us and watching our videos. It's a good start for us and good inspiration to continue, like we said before. And hopefully next time we'll give you more info.
Thanks
Okay.
a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
Don't forget to subscribe on Royal
Yes.
Atenea.
Thank you.
Cheers.